this morning I was having breakfast and I was scrolling through my personal Instagram and kind of just, doing the usual. And one of my own posts came up from the shop, just like a normal post. I'm assuming how you guys see my post. It came up and I looked at it and I was like, oh, interesting. It showed me that there was only 4 likes on the image. And I was like, really? There's only 4 likes on that? I went to screen capture it and then it changed to 10. And I was like, really, this is weird. And then I logged into my own account, but there was like 240. Now that's not a lot of likes, I get that. But I found it super interesting that the post was showing to me, which I'm sure the system knows it's me myself, but why would Instagram be showing my post as less liked or less relevant? I think we fall into this sort of trap that when something is popular, we have a tendency to stop and look at it longer. I know that when people come into the shop, a lot of times they'll come through and they're like, oh, this is interesting. And then they'll ask me, do you have Instagram? And I'll say, yeah, we've got Instagram. And they'll be walking out and they kind of look it up and then they'll see, oh, you guys have quite a few followers. And then they'll turn around and start to pay attention again. And people have pointed out to me, there's a lot of accounts that have a lot of really suspect things happening. If you take a look at their comments, if you take a look at their following, the number of views they have versus the number of comments, who's commenting, a lot of things don't really add up. But that large following number, that large number of likes, that large view count, that large number of comments can make people stop in their tracks and kind of push them into thinking that the brand is a lot bigger, better, more desired than it actually is. And this was the first time I really saw a verifiable instance of something that exists, my posts on the Shop Vancouver having, 200 or whatever number of likes and 4 comments, but it's being shown to a profile as only 8 likes or 10 likes and 1 comment. And I thought that was super interesting. We've talked about this in the past in some videos that I think that paying attention to too much of this can be a really slippery slope because you can start to think that you're shadow banned, you can start to think that there's a greater power above that's really holding you back, or you can blame something other than yourself for sort of the position you're in on social media. But I just thought this was super interesting and I don't know, I just wanted to make a short video on it. Weird, hey? How do you explain that? What would cause that? I don't know. Anyway, okay, bye.